Hey folks, I've heard some concerning trainings, and to me it's concerning when people teach their children no one should ever touch your private parts. And what I mean by private parts is when I talk about breasts, butt, penis, vagina, those types of areas. It's concerning because no one should ever touch you there without good reason and without consent unless it is a medical emergency. And a medical emergency is something that is life threatening. Like you could die if you don't get that medical assistance right now. I'm not talking about when you change your baby's diaper, you have to ask for consent. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if your child has some type of skin condition, for example, that might be in their genital area or their private areas, then, ask permission from your child. And when you go take your child to a medical provider for health care for that, the medical provider should ask permission to examine. And you, as a parent, are responsible for determining if that provider is somebody you feel comfortable and safe with examining your child or not. That's just a fact. Another thing is like, for example, if you take your child to the doctor for a routine physical and they ask to do an examination of, like, say, sometimes when kids are teenagers, and or when they hit puberty, they'll want to do an examination of the private areas to make sure everything is correct because maybe there might have been some minimal concerns. Um, in that case, you as a parent can even literally say to the child, "Hey, this is why they want to do this. This is what they will be doing, and if you don't feel comfortable, the parent can literally decline that examination on behalf of the child because children cannot consent." Um, Another thing that I would suggest is that really, if you teach your child that any secret touch, secrets, they're bad, even if it's not your private parts. If you're having a healthy and whole relationship with somebody, as far as, like, when you are a child, like, your child shouldn't be required to keep it secret. That's bad. No one should ask a child to keep a secret from adults. And if somebody asks your child to keep a secret from adults, it's very important to teach your child that if somebody asks you to keep a secret, you need to go find somebody that is safe, somebody that you feel comfortable with, and tell them. And even if the child has to lie and say they're not going to tell, still go tell an adult, because that person's wrong for asking them to keep a secret. And some of the people that they might look at for being safe could be like a teacher, a therapist, a guidance counselor, a police officer, a nurse. Sometimes parents aren't safe for children. And sometimes children feel terrified of telling their parents because they're afraid of what their parents might think of them. So it's really important to get this right, and I really hope I got it right. This is based on, like, years of working on figuring out what is the best way for me to teach my own child. And so I just want to share what I've been trying to teach my own child. And I thought it might help a few of you out there to kind of hear that. I hope it does. Have a beautiful and blessed oh, wait, it's Saturday, not Friday. I'm all confused. Happy Saturday, guys.